Hey everybody, I'm Wanda Thibodeau of TakingDictation.com, and today we are talking about the best goals for new writers. The first goal that I think is really important to have as a new writer is to make sure that you have a clear vision or mission. And that answers the question, what is my writing going to serve? And when you can answer that question, it's much easier to not get distracted and quit. Because writing is a difficult job, so you're going to need that little push, that little answer to that why to be able to keep going. I've said it before and I will say it again, but every writer is very individual. And so that means that your processes and the tools that you need are not necessarily going to match what somebody else needs or does. So what I want you to do is think about your own lifestyle, your own biology, all of that stuff, and say, what do I personally need to make this work? And get really nitty-gritty about it. Maybe you need a certain type of pen, or a certain time of the day works better than others. But figure that stuff out and develop a process that you can be consistent with, because it's the consistency that's going to get you results. If you've seen any of my other work, then you know that I don't really adhere to this idea of setting quotas per se, in terms of word count and all that. But I do recommend that you set aside a consistent time during the day, or at least have a goal that you're going to write a specific amount of minutes. Even if life happens and those minutes you're just kind of staring at your screen, kind of trying to get ideas, that time's not wasted, all right? You can use that time to maybe go do your dishes, let the creative juices flow kind of subconsciously, but have that time set aside where you have that goal to say, this is my writing time. And you might need to call in the cavalry about that to make that work, but it's super important to have that set aside, because otherwise life kind of takes it from you and then you don't have the time to write. Did I mention that writing is a hard job? So you are going to need people who are supportive of you, and you're going to need people that you can learn from, and that's where a writer's group comes in super handy, okay? So you can usually find one of these in your community. If not, there are plenty of places to go online, but find a group of people that can be a support to you. There are a lot of ways to be learning as a writer, and one of the best ways is to just read other writers, right? Because you will pick up little things from those writers that will contribute to your own voice, right? But it's also a matter of maybe you take a master class sometime. All of these little things will add up to get you to be better at the craft, okay? So always be searching, but make that part of your regular process so that is built in, that you have that space to learn and get better.